A man driving a rented pickup truck has killed at least 8 people, mowing down pedestrians and cyclists on a bike path in New York. Another 11 are said to have been injured. The incident took place at around 3 p.m. local time. Police were quickly on the scene. They arrested the driver after shooting him when he jumped from the vehicle, but not before he'd crashed into a school bus. 2 children and 2 adults were hurt. Media reports say the suspect is a 29-year-old immigrant from Uzbekistan who came to the US in 2010. A note was reportedly found in the truck that referred to so-called Islamic State. The authorities are treating the incident as an act of terrorism. President Donald Trump took to Twitter to offer his condolences, saying his thoughts were with the families of the victims. He later added that we must not allow ISIS to enter our country after defeating them in the Middle East. New York's mayor has also condemned the attack.
This was an act of terror, and a particularly cowardly act of terror aimed at innocent civilians, aimed at people going about their lives who had no idea of what was about to hit them.
Investigators believe the suspect acted alone, stating there was no evidence of a wider plot.
US media are reporting that the suspect is a 29-year-old man, Saifullah Saipov. They say he's the man who was shot by police after driving a truck along a cycle path in Lower Manhattan, leaving 8 people dead and injuring another 11.
Oh my God!
Police say he was armed with a paintball gun and a pellet gun when he got out of the vehicle. He's now in custody. Police say the suspect rented the truck at a store in nearby New Jersey on the afternoon of the attack. American media say he's originally from Uzbekistan and immigrated to the United States in 2010. Police have searched a mosque in Paterson, New Jersey, which they believe he attended.
He lives here for 3 months, and obviously, I've asked a lot of people here. No one knows him. No one recognizes his face, and I believe it's just a personal. This is a personal situation. This is a personal fact that he did that, which is I feel so bad because again, Islam has never teach us to kill people.
The suspect was brought to Manhattan's Bellevue Hospital after he was shot in the stomach. He underwent surgery and is in critical condition, but he's expected to survive.
Students from Stuyvesant High School were celebrating Halloween when the incident in Lower Manhattan occurred. Euronews correspondent Michaela Mont spoke to students close to the crime scene.
All the kids were just having a fun time dressed up and just messing around. And then all out of the blue, there was a giant crime scene, and we're all just kind of shocked right now that this happened just a block away from the school.
And my teacher looked outside, and there was a bus, and the side was completely ripped off. And we didn't know about the incident that happened until later on. People were saying that there was a shooter.
Many people started panicking. I don't blame them because at first we heard that there was a shooting. We thought there was a shooting going on at the college.
8 people were killed and 11 injured when a truck struck them on a cycle path in Lower Manhattan. The 29-year-old suspect has been taken to hospital. Behind me, the cycle path where a number of people were killed by the truck. On Halloween, New York is again in shock. We are not far from the World Trade Center and the memorial to the 9/11 victims.
During a public meeting of Puerto Rico's Federal Oversight Board in San Juan on Tuesday, a Puerto Rican government official said that the executive director of Puerto Rico Electric Power Authority sent a letter to the industry trade group American Public Power Association seeking assistance for power restoration crews. Another request was also sent to New York Power Company, Consolidated Edison Incorporated, and more letters will be sent to utilities in Florida and other parts of the United States for assistance.
He looked relaxed as he wandered through Brussels, but ousted Catalan President Carles Puigdemont and 19 other politicians from the region may be facing Spanish courts as early as Thursday. Puigdemont left Barcelona last week after his unilateral declaration Declaration of Independence was quashed by the triggering of Article 155, stripping Catalonia of its autonomy. He said he'd accept the outcome of an upcoming snap regional election. This delegate for the Spanish government said the only thing worth mentioning from his statement is his acknowledgement that on December the 21st there'll be democratic and legal elections in Catalonia. And so I invite all Catalans to participate, so all projects and ideas can be submitted to the vote. Former Interior Minister Joaquim Forn landed in Barcelona to pro-unity protests. However, on Tuesday, Puigdemont said he'd only return from Brussels if guaranteed a fair trial. The pair are among 14 summoned to Spain's High Court. They and 6 politicians called to the Supreme Court face possible charges of rebellion, which carries a 30-year jail term, sedition and misuse of public funds. The High Court judge overseeing the case said the group of 14 would have 3 days to pay a combined deposit of €6.2 million. This is the amount said to have been taken from Catalan public funds to help pay for the October the 1st secession vote. If unpaid, their assets could be seized. The arrest of a 19-year-old Syrian in Schwerin has thwarted a serious terror attack in Germany, Interior Minister Thomas de Maizière has said. Known only as Yarman A., the suspect was arrested in a prefabricated house on an estate in the northern city. Special forces carried out the operation. According to the Federal Prosecutor's Office, the suspect is believed to have planned and prepared an imminent Islamist-motivated attack, which would have used explosives.
Bereits Ende Juni 2017 begann der Beschuldigte
Already at the end of July 2017, the accused began procuring electronic components and chemicals through an internet mail-order company. These chemicals, alongside acetone, are components of TATP, a highly potent explosive.
Sind neben Aceton Bestandteile des hochexplosiven Sprengstoffs TATP.
The aim of the attack, it's alleged, was to kill and maim as many people as possible. The accused is said to have been known to the authorities for some time and was reportedly in contact via the internet with someone describing themselves as a soldier of the caliphate. Whether or not a specific attack target had been earmarked was not clear. House searches took place in both Schwerin and Hamburg, but no other people were arrested. Police say there's no serious threat to the population.
Nel evidente momento para outro espaço comercial, ora não está bem com o informe deportivo.